There is no extension now for Sanjay Dutt. The Supreme Court has rejected the filmmaker's plea on extending the deadline for him to surrender. So that clearly means that Sanjay Dutt will now have to surrender by May the 16th. Remember, there has been a long-drawn battle when it comes to Sanjay Dutt. He has been approaching the higher court, asking for more time. But the last time that he approached the apex court in fact made it very clear that he will have to now surrender by May 16. And in the quick news alert that we are just getting in, there will be no more extension for Sanjay Dutt because the Supreme Court has rejected the filmmaker's plea on extending the deadline, and that clearly means that he will now have to surrender by May the 16th. All right, so we are getting you this quick news alert coming in. Sanjay Dutt will have to surrender. He will now have to go to jail. Remember, he's facing some serious charges and he has to now surrender by May the 16th. Before this also, he has made some attempts approaching the apex court, asking it in fact more time. In fact, he wanted to complete his pending projects, and that is the reason why the Supreme Court last time had in fact granted him a time for about 30 days, and what we are now hearing is the Supreme Court has rejected the filmmaker's plea. Meenakshi is with us on the phone line. Now, Meenakshi, this clearly means that he has no more time. He has to surrender now by May the 16th.
Well, yes, absolutely. This is yet another negative order which Sanjay Dutt has collected from the Supreme Court. You will recall pretty much his chances were sealed when the Supreme Court recently, in an in-chamber review hearing, dismissed Sanjay Dutt's plea for a reconsideration of Supreme Court's earlier ruling asking him to surrender. Of course, on an earlier occasion, we have seen the Supreme Court provide him interim relief when it had allowed him an extension of a month's time to complete pending projects. But clearly today, the view of the top court abundantly clear when it has gone ahead and dismissed pleas of two film producers. Producers of the film Police Giri and Vasuli had approached Supreme Court seeking more time for Sanjay Dutt on the ground that their projects were pending. But clearly that has found no resonance with the top court, and it has declined the producer's plea. So really, this was perhaps the end of the road for Sanjay Dutt, and he has the 16th of May now looking at him, wherein he has to comply with the Supreme Court's directions and surrender.